Tape www.suividecolosénégal.com. À École au Sénégal, c'est facile, tu n'as qu'à te connecter. Tape École au Sénégal, les leçons sont beaucoup plus détaillées.
Morning, everyone. How are you doing? This is Teacher Raisa. It's been a while. It is good to be back. I wish you all a wonderful Ramadan to my Muslim community. Today we're going to look at something very easy, very simple. It's all about countries and nationalities. Okay, countries and nationalities. When we look at the world, and we're going to focus more on English countries, like how many English countries we got. We're going to look at some examples and your nationalities. Because oftentimes we tend to not know how to call someone from some countries. And so today we're going to look at a bunch of examples from the different continents. And when we talk about continents, do we know how many continents there are? That's a very good question, huh? But it's a very trickish question because oftentimes people get confused. Some people say there are 5, some people say there are 6. But what do you think? What's your take on it? How many continents do you think there are? 1. And then how many English countries are there in each continent? Do you know? We're going to look at some fun facts today about countries, about continents, and about nationalities, okay? And so personally to me, I feel like there are 6 continents. And why do I say 6? 6 in the fact that oftentimes people take the North and the South America as one continent, but I say no, okay? And so personally, there are 6 continents. 6, we have Africa, which is our motherland. And then of course we have Asia. We have Europe, we have South America, North America, and then we have Australia, which is what the French community calls it as Oceania, which to us is Australia, okay? And of course, Australia is at the same time a continent and at the same time a country, okay? And so there are 6 actually. There are actually 6 continents, okay? Africa, Europe, Asia, North and South America, and then of course you have Australia, which is of course Oceania. And Africa has the largest amount or the largest number of countries. Okay, Africa has the largest number of countries. And then in Africa, Nigeria is the largest or the most populated country in Africa. It's Nigeria. In Asia, it is India. And so they're different. And so just so you know, yes. And of course, Africa has a huge amount or a large number of English countries. And we're going to look at a bunch of them and how you call someone from those countries. I don't know if you're going to guess, but I said it was going to be like a fun fact. And so over here, we're going to start off with Africa. And so we have Burundi, which is some of those East African countries that people don't turn to hear about them quite often. We have Burundi, we have Botswana, we have Kenya, Namibia, Cameroon. Yes, Cameroon is English and French. Okay, it's English and French. That's why it falls under English countries. Just like Canada is English and French, Cameroon is English and French as well. Okay, and then you have South Africa, Uganda, Zimbabwe, Ethiopia, you have Rwanda. There are many more. You can have, you have Gambia. Let me use the white chalk. There are many more English countries, okay? You have Gambia, and then, I don't know, any more other countries that you know of. You have Madagascar, okay? You have Madagascar, okay? What else? You have Ghana. You have Ghana. Of course, you have Nigeria, which is different from Niger, of course. So you have even Algeria. You have as well Algeria. Okay. So what about the nationalities? So someone from Gambia, how is the person called? It's called a Gambian. You just add an N. A Gambian. I'm a Gambian. You know, you just add an N to it. It's a Gambian. And then somebody from Madagascar. How is that person called? It's not going to be a Madagascarian. No, it's kind of trickish though. It's someone, a Malgache. Malgache. The space is kind of little. There's a Malgache. Okay, someone from Madagascar is a Malgache. If someone says I'm a Malgache, it means a person is from Madagascar. Someone from Ghana is a Ghanaian. See, Ghanaian. You don't take out the A, it's an A-I-A-N. It's pronounced Ghanaian. Someone from Nigeria, it's a Nigerian. Someone from Algeria, it's an Algerian. Okay, and then someone from Burundi. How would you call someone from Burundi? Someone from Burundi, you know, it's a Burundian. You know, it's a Burundian. Someone from Burundi, it's a Burundian. Okay, from Botswana, it's a Botswana. The O becomes an A. They call them a Botswana. Someone from Botswana. And one from Kenya, it's a Kenyan. Namibia is Namibian. Cameroon, Cameroonian. South Africa, South African. Uganda, Ugandan. Zimbabwean. See, it's an E-A-N. Zimbabwean. Ethiopian, Ethiopian. Rwanda, Rwandan. And there are many more like that you can add to it as far as, but we are focusing on English countries. Now, if you want to add French countries, you can add to it. For example, Togo. Let's look at some French countries, okay? Like Togo, Benin, what other country that we have? Chad, for example. Okay, Central Africa. Okay, Central Africa. You have Ivory Coast, not Côte d'Ivoire, but it's called Ivory Coast. Okay, do we have any other countries? I think of French countries, you know, Morocco. You have Morocco, and it's Morocco. Okay, it's Morocco. You have Tunisia. Some people say Tunisia, but it's Tunisia. And so for Togo, these are French countries. How would you call someone from Togo? It's simple. It's Togolese. I'm a Togolese. She's from Togolese. It becomes Togolese. From Benin is Beninese. Beninese. I'm a Beninese. It's Beninese, okay? Chad, it's a Chadian. It's a Chadian. Central Africa is a Central African. I'm a Central African, okay? Ivory Coast is Ivorian. 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 The coast is not there. Ivorian, okay? Morocco is Moroccan. Moroccan. Do you see how it has a double C? So it's Morocco. And for a nationality, it becomes a Moroccan. And then Tunisia becomes a Tunisian or Tunisian. I'm a Tunisian. Okay. These are some of the nationalities that you can, you know, that you should know as far as countries are concerned, especially things like the Lees. I know sometimes we don't get to see it. Togolese, Beninese, Chadian, Ivorian, you know, Malgache, you know, Zimbabwean, has an E-A-N, and then of course the rest are quite easy to guess, okay, what they are, okay. So that is for African countries and their nationalities. Okay, what about European countries? What about European countries? What do you think about European countries? I put a bunch of European countries here. Matter of fact, I'm going to add this so I don't forget. What about European countries? What do you think about European countries? Okay, what do you think about it? So we have Britain. Okay, we have Britain. And so if you're from Britain, if you're from Britain, what would be the nationality? What would be the nationality? It would be, and of course there's a difference between Britain and, let me put England. Okay, they're quite the same thing, but sometimes someone says, oh, I'm English. If someone says that he or she is English, it means that person is from England. English. Okay, oh, I'm English. It means, oh, so he's from England. Okay, so he's from England, he's British. And so he's English, I'm sorry, so he's from England. And of course we know that we have what are called the United Kingdom, which is there are about 4 kingdoms which are grouped together. And that's what is called the United Kingdom. Okay, and they are Wales, Scotland, Ireland, and then of course England itself. Okay, and so English is someone from England, and Britain is a British. Please take note. English is England, Britain is British. Okay, and then Wales is part of the United Kingdom, like I talked about. Wales, someone from Wales is a Welsh. Welsh. If someone says, I'm Welsh, it means that person is from Wales, which is a British kingdom. Okay, and then Scotland is a Scottish person. Scottish. Scottish. This is an O, I'm sorry. So Scotland is about Scottish. That's from Scotland. And so you have English, which is England, British, which is Britain, Welsh, which is Wales, Scottish, which is Scotland. Okay, and then we go to Ireland, which of course we have the North Ireland and the South Ireland, just like we have South Korea, North Korea, just like we have South Sudan and North Sudan. Okay, and so here it would be Irish, like the Irish cream that you guys drink, Irish. You see all the ish, you have all the ish. That's Europe, ish. Europe is good with the ish, Turkish, English, British, Welsh, Scottish, And so Denmark.